First of all, obviously, how's Justin doing in terms of what his injury turned out to be, and does he need any kind of surgery, or when is his timetable for coming back, and does it say about your team's ability and makeup that they were able to win this game without him?
Five has a foot injury, and he's out indefinitely. Incredibly thankful for our staff, for their plan, to figure out how to best utilize the guys that did suit up. Incredibly grateful for the effort of those guys. NC State is so potent offensively that to try to figure out how to gear them down in and of itself is hard, and then to be able to execute it obviously is even harder. So very thankful.
You guys turned the ball over 9 times in the first half, but they only scored 2 points off of it. Is that almost feel fortunate in that regard?
Yeah. No, I think when you get to this time of season, I think one telling statistic, unless there's an outlier, but one telling statistic is you want to at least have the same number of field goal attempts as the opponent. And sometimes there's an outlier. Most of the time for us, it's when we're getting beat on the offensive glass. I thought we did a much better job in the second half of trying to shorten the game. I thought we did a much better job of trying to make sure we got a shot. And just to give a little bit of grace, some of those 9 is a credit to NC State for their nonstop full court pressure. And I think some of it is obviously guys are having to carry different responsibilities than they have up until this point in their career. And so that could have been some of it too.
I know you're going to want to save this for your coaches clinic, but to hold them to 24 points, what was the defensive game plan, and how close did you come to executing it to a T there?
Yeah, thanks. Nobody asked me to speak at a coaching clinic.
May now.
No, I'll pass. I'd rather be with my family or at the office. But their spacing is very, very good. They have 2 ball guards that are very effective off-ball screens. I think their bigs do a really good job of changing the angle of the screen and changing the location of the screen. And we couldn't afford to get into rotation. And so the whole premise obviously was, how can we handle all that I just mentioned and stay between the ball and the basket, and not just the guy on the ball, but the 3 guys behind the ball screen. I think our ball screen colors, that's our coverages, our colors, I think our colors were right, but I think the 3 guys behind the ball screen are so important, and I think tonight they did a really good job today.
Horn any closer to getting on the floor for you?
No, sir.
Still out indefinitely? Or?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Coach, I know the pace of the game slows down just a bit without Justin out there. The transition offense, perhaps not as fast as you'd like for it to be, but how would you say the players adjusted to that and kind of settled in on the offensive end?
Yeah, I thought that was the only chance we had. It was the only chance we had, kind of football-style time of possession. How can we shorten the game? How can we limit? Their average possession going into today was 16 and a half seconds. That's the second fastest in the league. I think it's 13th in the country. Really fast. We could not get into that type of game defensively, but also our personnel offensively doesn't suggest that would give us our best chance to win. And so it's kind of a delicate balance of when to attack their pressure to score, when to attack early in the clock, And again, that was just kind of part of our prep in a quick turn. We just had Thursday and Friday to try to figure out not only what are we going to do defensively, but relative to the guys that are going to play, what gives us our best chance offensively.
I guess is this the recipe going forward of, okay, guys, this is how we win without Justin Robinson? Because obviously shooting-wise, I'm sure this is not what you were hoping for on the offensive end from you guys there.
I thought it was really pretty. I know beauty's in the eye of the beholder. And respectfully, we shot double what they shot. And so I guess it's kind of like art. It just depends on what you want to buy. And that's why there's nothing hanging on our walls at my house except my kids.
With 7 guys available, including one who played 2 ACC minutes coming into today.
That was a pretty good story, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he got in the first half.
When KJ comes out, I guess during a timeout, or he comes over the huddle during a timeout early in the second half, and he's got his left arm kind of hanging to the side, does your heart kind of skip a beat at that point?
KJ is one of my favorites ever. We kind of have become calloused to injuries and how we respond to them. So I didn't say anything to him. One of those, I don't even know who was doing TV, but he said KJ went in the locker room. Did he go in the locker room?
Yeah.
Did he?
He did?
You walked up the floor.
Maybe he got some Gatorade or something.
Coach, you mentioned a quick turn to this one. You got yet another one with Louisville coming up. Your initial thoughts on that game and how you game plan going into that one?
Well, we played 3 games in 5 days, and 2 of those 3 are on the road. 2 of those 3 are nationally televised. We're thankful that we've even got into a position that decision makers would want to include us on TV. Like every team this time of the year, it's kind of a feel, it's an instinct, it's a prayer on how to manage their emotional gas tank, how to manage their mental gas tank, how to manage their physical gas tank. I think we got home at 2 Thursday morning, and then we practiced yesterday morning at 6:30. We had shoot-around. We had chapel this morning at 5:30. Shoot-around this morning at 6. So obviously, a lot has transpired through 2 games. 4-hour drive home. I think we may stop and get some ice cream. So 4.5. I haven't watched any clips on Louisville. Obviously, I know that Coach Mack is already ACC Coach of the Year, will be in contention for National Coach of the Year. He's done an incredible job with their team. I think their team is really good with really good personnel, but I couldn't answer more than that other than we'll do the best we can.
Last question.
But how important was this for you guys, psychologically, confidence-wise, just to be without Justin and you won this game? Obviously, if this had gone a different way, everyone could have been pretty glum or shooken up. How important is it for you guys, confidence-wise, to win this first one without Justin?
Well, quote shirt that we have is true confidence can only come from your work. You guys know, you and Norm know for sure, I'm not very good at being Pollyanna. But I think regardless of where you play, regardless of who you play in this league, it takes an enormous amount of emotion just to be ready. And I thought that the tenacity and the fight that our guys played with was remarkable.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Okay.